Most people assume the layout is the first thing that needs to change, but sometimes it's actually the last thing that should. If you're debating whether to change your kitchen layout, you're probably standing between two competing feelings right now. On one side, you can imagine how better your kitchen could feel, how much smoother, how much more functional. On the other, you're fully aware that the layout changes usually mean higher costs, more disruption, and more decisions to make. Today, I want to help you make this decision calmly, without pressure, without rushing, and without regret. Changing the layout feels permanent, and in many ways, it is. Cabinets can be swapped out down the road. Finishes can be updated when you're ready for something new. But layout? That feels like a line you cross, one that's not easy to undo. And because layout changes often affect plumbing, electrical, and sometimes even structure, the cost can rise quickly, sometimes faster than you expect. The goal here isn't to avoid change altogether. It's to understand when change actually improves your life and when it doesn't. Keeping your layout doesn't mean doing nothing. It doesn't mean settling or accepting something you don't love. It means your sink, stove, and appliances stay roughly where they are today. Cabinets may still be replaced. Storage can absolutely improve. The entire look and feel of the kitchen can still change dramatically without the need to move utilities around. For many homes, this approach offers the best balance between cost and impact, giving you a kitchen that feels completely new without the complexity of rerouting plumbing or electrical. A layout change is often worth considering if your kitchen has real structural frustrations. Things like traffic cutting through the work area while you're cooking, cramped prep space that makes even simple tasks harder, or a poor connection to adjacent rooms that isolates whoever's in the kitchen. These problems don't just disappear with new cabinets alone. When the layout itself is the root of the issue, changing it can truly transform how the space feels every day, not just how it looks. Layout changes do increase costs, and that's important to acknowledge up front because more systems are involved. Plumbing has to move. Electrical needs to be updated. Sometimes it's a structural work required too. But here's the important part. The cost isn't just about what moves. It's about how much clarity you had before moving it. Planned layout changes are predictable. Unplanned ones, those are expensive. One of the biggest regrets I hear isn't from people who changed their layout. It's from people who changed it without fully understanding why they were doing it. Knocking down a wall because it felt right in the moment. Adding an island because it looked good online, but not because it solved the problem that they actually had. When change isn't tied to a real everyday problem, the cost can feel unjustified later, even if the result looks beautiful. Here's a simple way to think about it. If the answer is no, if you can live with where things are now, then keeping the layout may actually be a smarter choice. If the answer is yes, especially when it comes to daily movement or workflow, then a layout change may absolutely be worth the investment. This isn't about doing more for the sake of doing more. It's about doing what matters, what actually makes your life easier. A layout change is not an upgrade by default. It's not inherently better just because it's bigger or more complex. It's a tool. When used intentionally, it can dramatically improve your kitchen and how you use it every day. When used impulsively, it can add cost without adding real comfort or function. The right decision is the one that aligns with how you actually live, not what looks impressive or just trendy. If you want to explore layout options and see how changes affect both cost and flow before committing to anything, tools like kitchenPlanIt can help you do that visually and safely, so you can test ideas before they become construction. Changing your layout should feel like a gamble. It should feel like a considered, confident choice. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe below. I'll continue to do these videos as long as I can. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you have a specific topic about kitchen renovation, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot and have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.